How are you feeling about going?
Nervous. Really quite nervous. I've done bits and pieces with film and television before, but never really as as on camera as this. And yeah, I think it'd be normal for anybody to be nervous. But I think it's the fear of the unknown. I'm not really quite knowing what to expect. We're going to fly up to Inverness, but then from there it's strange territory. Um, and there's a part of me that's also aware that it being sort of loosely termed reality television, how much of a conflict or people arguing they're going to engineer, I don't know. It's going to be weird. I haven't flown in an aeroplane since 1995. So what's that, 22 years?
It's been a while.
Yeah. I've never flown internally before, so I don't really know what to make of it. Fancy meeting you here.
This is going to be the last leg of the journey that I'm with you, babe.
Yep, we're going to sit here, wait for you to catch a train to Bromley Cross for a barbecue. And then I'll move over to platform 3, catch my train to Manchester Airport.
Kind of going to miss her. She's going to be away for a fortnight in Scotland, film for Channel 4.
Yeah.
And it's going to be nice to be having a bit of a break. I mean, I love her dearly, but change is as good as the rest.
Well, yeah.
It's going to be weird without her. 2 weeks. She's up in Scotland filming for Channel 4 and here doing a lot of work. Thankfully it's going to be a busy schedule, but it's going to be weird without her. I've got used to her being around. Normally, before I started this vlog, in fact, she used to work long hours and I used to work long hours. So I got used to doing an awful lot on my own. But for the last 18 months or so, she's been mostly at home. So I've got used to working with her here. Now she's not going to be here. It's going to be weird. I mean, I'll get used to it and change as it goes to rest, but odd. It's going to be an odd time. Let's see how it goes. Nice hot day, which is lovely, and I'm going to have to do something about the fact that this camera is covered in gunk, basically. So I'm wondering if you can see anything on the lens. But it's a very nice day, and I'm on my way to a barbecue with Jen's parents, so it'll be nice. I'm going to pick up some nibbles and drink to go with it, so you don't turn up empty-handed. Hope Jen does alright. It's going to be weird without her being here, but that's just the situation as it is. So let's go and enjoy ourselves. I hope she's okay. She will be. She'll be fine. I worry on Julie. I mean, it's a film shoot with Channel 4, and they're going to know what they're doing. It's not like the newbies anymore, are they? But fingers crossed, she's all right. Well, this has been a lovely afternoon. I wish I could have stayed longer at the barbecue with my in-laws, but the problem is I've got a load of paperwork that I have to read tonight, which means I've got to get all these comic sketches done. The timetable's going to have to change, basically, because I didn't get the sketches finished yesterday. So instead of doing the inking today, what I'm going to do is get the sketching finished, ink as much as I can tomorrow, but get the comics for tomorrow inked and coloured this evening, and then spend the rest of the evening doing the paperwork that I need to for next week. There's a lot of meetings going on, so basically it's going to be a lot of reading tonight. It's just how it is. So let's get on with it. Got a fairly long walk home as well. But in the sunshine, don't mind at all. Let's go. Oh my goodness, I am burned to a crisp. I just had a quick wash, and you can probably tell from my soaking wet hair. Just because I've got back and I was coated in sweat, basically. There's no nice way to say that, is there? So, back, coated in sweat. Just had a text from Jen. She's now on the plane. Finally, it's been delayed, and one of them was cancelled, and she had to get in a later one. It's been a mess, but she's off to Scotland, so that's good. She's on the plane going there. So good luck, Jen. I hope you have a good time. I really hope you enjoy it. And meanwhile, I am now back, washed, ready to get on with the comics. So that's what I'm going to do now. So let's get to it.
And then just in case you were still at my parents' house, I looked out for that and I saw that as well. You can see the white rendering reflecting the sun and their conservatory.
That's amazing, babe.
Yeah. It didn't seem to go that high. So all the way up into probably about as far as Cumbernauld, you could see everything just laid out like you're following Google Earth. What amazes me is that I can fly in an expired passport.
Well, yeah, because you're flying internally.
Yeah. You can do that up to 2 years out of date. After that, I'm presuming they go, no, come on, that don't look like you anymore.
Yeah, you've got to make sure. It feels really good to have the comics starting again. I've got the sketches for tomorrow's Not Mouse and all 5 of next week's All Over the House, so I'll have to just pace it differently to what I was hoping to because of time limits. My face is really sore. I've really burnt myself. I'm not happy at all, but what can I do? So, got to get the inking done and colouring done for the 2 comics for tomorrow now, so I'm going to have a quick break, take a glass of Coke or something like that, keep myself going. It is 10:10. I'm hoping to be finished by about 2 AM, and then everything will be alright. Right, let's get on with it. actually done now, 2 o'clock in the morning, about half an hour before I expected to be finished, so I'm very happy. The comics are back. I've got to get to bed now, so I'm going to sign off, and I'll see you tomorrow. Very happy.